What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning on a glorious Sunday. Typically don't stream on Sundays, but hey, if there's work to be done, if there's things need to be talked about to keep you guys updated when it comes to PlayStation or Xbox or PC, anything in those veins, we got you guys covered. So welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, so let's do the intro. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox as well as PC. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, man. All right. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Yesterday, a lot of you guys were asking me, hey, man, is there any more PlayStation 5 Pro news? You guys know, if I hear anything, you guys will hear. All right. So this is typically a bonus stream. We typically don't stream on Sundays, so this is a wild card. So make sure you guys show some love by hitting that like button and share out the stream, man. It's very, very important that you guys do that as well. So, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about because I think the console wars are I wouldn't even say console wars. I would say the battle is between the PC master race and the console fanboys. Like, this stuff is wild, bro. Like, PS5 Pro got people over here just going crazy, going nuts right now. Like, this is just, I mean, I've never seen nothing like this in my entire life. It just feels like we're in middle school, like we are back in, I don't even know, elementary school or whatever the case may be. And it's like, it's real simple, bro. It's Sony just got everybody on 10. Like, it's crazy right now. And it's like, bro, it's simple. If the PS5 Pro is too much money, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Simple as that. People are going through all this headache of saying, well, I'm just going to go ahead and build a PC, or let me go ahead and go to what's that website called again? Parts Picker. Let me go to Parts Picker and let me pick out some parts, some PC parts, and let me see if I can try to build an equivalent. Why would you try to build something equivalent to a PS5 Pro? Just build a PC that's more powerful than a PS5 Pro and be happy if that's what you want to do. Remember, Sony is already forecasting this console to do at least 10 to 20%, maybe even 15% of sales and things of that nature. Not every single person is going to buy the PS5 Pro. You see what I'm saying? That have a base PS5. So in that regard, going through all this length of stress and justification on, yeah, you know what, I should just go ahead and buy a PC, or I should just go ahead and skip the Pro and this and that. Like, All this drama every single day is a drama. And the crazy part is we don't even have a proper showcase of this console yet. We don't have all the details yet. All the analysis that's going on right now is based off of stuff that Sony has shown in that video, right? And it's like we don't know everything yet. And then people are just acting like they're some, I don't know, high top tier computer science wizards. I don't even freaking know. But I'm just sitting back and I'm just looking and I'm just like, wow, bro. People are going through grave lengths right now. This console is having people's blood pressure all the way up. And it's like, bro, let's just calm down. Let's just take it easy, right? If you're buying the console, you're buying it. I put up a poll right up there. Are you still buying the console? If you're not buying the console, just leave it alone. Like, just leave it alone. There's no sense in beating the same topic or the same, stuff over and over again. Like, you're beating the same thing. Like, bro, just chill. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Whether there's improvements or no improvements, regardless of the fact, that's going to be on Sony. That is going to be on Sony. Sony have some explaining to do, which I've already said. They're the ones that's coming out with this mid-generation refresh. And I told you guys, in order for this console to sell, they're going to have to demonstrate the difference between the base PS5 and the PS5 Pro. And you, the consumer, you are the buyer. You are going to decide whether you want to buy the disk drive, the stand, and all that for $800 or whatever the case may be. That's on you. And I've said this numerous times. Nobody is forcing you to buy a PS5 Pro. Nobody. Not me. Nobody else. You see what I'm saying? Nobody is forcing you. The money that you earn is the money that you earn. You spend your own money how you see fit. Everybody is grown adults here. Nobody is forcing you. Sony ain't forcing you. So you got to sit down and make a purchase decision. Should I build a PC? Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's best for me to go ahead and buy a PC. Or maybe it's best for me to go build a PC. Go on, go build your own PC. Be happy over there. Everybody knows PC is superior. They fixing to come out with a 5080, a 5080, and a 5090, the entire 50 series. AMD is fixing to come out with their 8000 series GPU with RDNA 4. All right, advanced ray tracing. They're already talking about FSR 4 now, and it's going to have AI and blah, 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 and all this and that. All the bells and whistles to go with FSR 4. Yay! That's it. Is that anything new? No, it's nothing new, right? So if that's you, go ahead. Go build you a 8000 series a PC. Whenever they do come out with those 8000 series GPU, go out there and go wait for the 5090. Wait for the 5080. It's going to be way better than the PS5 Pro, but bet your bottom dollar is going to cost you more money. So do what you do. You see what I'm saying? I'm so sick and tired. Our freaking industry right now, bro, is just in the gutter. Like it's just trash because everybody is like losing their freaking minds right now over a console that ain't for you. Majority of you guys, if you are looking at this console, right, we haven't even gotten proper showcase or a proper presentation for this friggin' console. We have not gotten proper presentation for this. So there's a lot of questions that we have, and only Sony have all the answers, and we're going to have to wait. If you can't wait, bro, then hey, it is what it is. Come September 27th, it's plain and simple. If you cannot make a purchase decision by September 27th or by October 10th when pre-orders start, leave the console alone. You see what I'm saying? Because at least by then, which we're going to talk about the state of play that is supposed to be rumored to be happening next week. If you can't wait on the state of play, or even if you get the state of play and you're still not satisfied, just don't freaking buy it. Just don't buy it. PS5s, man, it's funny how people are losing their freaking minds. Bro, you got GeForce Now. GeForce Now. Go sign up for GeForce Now. They have a 4080 Super in the clouds. Go sign up for $20 a month and go play that and be happy. Stop friggin' stressing yourself out so much. You have unlimited options. It's so annoying. Go build a PC. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got handhelds, you got PCs, you got so many other different form of tech that can fit all your needs. Some of y'all are saying you can't afford it. Then don't buy it. The problem is with a lot of people, they try to my dad will always say, stretch your basket where it can't reach. Stop friggin' stretching your basket where it can't reach. It's so annoying. And then you sit there and you complain, oh, well, I can't afford it. Well, don't buy it. And because you can't afford it, it's like just pure negativity. Pure negativity. Nothing positive, just pure negativity. Like, bro, I get it that some of you guys need the views and you need the clicks and stuff like that, but my God, bro, it's crazy. You see what I'm saying? It's literally crazy, because best believe if the tables were turned and this was Microsoft coming out with a pro console, God, it would have been so much more worse. I think this is probably the worst that I've ever seen. Like, when it comes to the PlayStation space and everybody talking about this, and there's barely anything positive coming out of this PS5 Pro conversation fiasco. Like, it's barely anything positive coming out. Just pure negativity. Oh, everybody knows $700 is expensive. That's an all-time high. That's the highest that we have ever seen for a console. $699. That's a lot of money. Yes. It was a shocker. Yes. All right. Now that the dust is settled, you should be able to sit there and say, well, all right, you know what? This ain't for me. Next. But just digging. And it's like, bro, you're right at the same spot. You still stuck in the same mindset. You still stuck in the same decision making. You can't even make a decision. You see what I'm saying? And it's laughable, because it's like, bro, as soon as Sony comes out, and I'm going to tell you this. There's no defending nothing. No defending Sony. Sony should have came out and presented this console a lot better than what they did. 9 minutes is just not enough. You see what I'm saying? 9 minutes is way too quick for a $700 console, or way too quick for a niche console. We need in-depth details and analysis. Digital Foundry is out here doing Sony's job for them. You know what I mean? Digital Foundry is the one that's doing all the deep dives. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones doing all the deep dive when Sony should be doing the deep dives.
Do we know at what time exactly can you pre-order the PS5 from Best Buy on the 26th?
No.
Still have my base PS4. Been waiting for this. Going all in.
No. There's no information in terms of time. No. So to correct you, PS Direct is on the 26th. October 10th is everywhere else. So you're going to have to wait until October 10th. It's on Sony's PlayStation blog. So October 10th is when everywhere else will get it. September 26th is when you can be able to pre-order it on PlayStation Direct, on PlayStation Direct website. So there's that one. And congratulations. So you're coming from, I believe, the PS4. Wait, hold on. The base PS4, you said, right? Says, still have my base PS4. Been waiting for this. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the $5. Never seen you donated before. Welcome to the stream, my brother. This is what we do. Monday through Friday. On the weekends, we have a daily podcast show, going over these topics in the industry and stuff like that. And I'm a veteran of the industry. I've been doing this for like 17 and a half years. So welcome aboard, my brother. But anyways, yes, that's awesome that you're coming from the base PS5 and that you are going to upgrade. Now, that's a huge upgrade. Which I've already said, if you're coming from this dinosaur, and you got a good job and you save your money and you make good money, or you make decent money, or you make okay money, whatever the case may be, and this is all you have, oh man. Obviously you didn't buy a PS5. So the PS5 Pro will be your first next generation console. Yeah. Or should I say current generation console? Yeah. You're going to be in for a treat, because that's going to be a big jump in term, not even just the SSD, but the sound, the immersion from the controller. I mean, the immersion from the controller and stuff like that. Now, let me tell you this, my brother. Not every single game is going to be running at 60 frames, but for the majority of first-party games, they do run at 60 frames, and they're really high quality. So first party, you're going to be eating good. Third party is a bit of a mixed bag, hence why we're getting this PS5 Pro. And then we're getting reports that some of these games are still going to be running at 30 frames, regardless of the fact. If you're coming from PS4, you're not going to be a stranger to 30 FPS games. But yeah, it's going to be a big, massive jump. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get ready.
We will make our own destiny.
Get ready. Yo! Hood Def Con. Yo. We got your giveaway right here, my brother. Get with I'm so happy that you membered up. I will be putting some details in the community tab today. Wait,
TGS starts at 0600 EST on the 26th, so I'd be ready a half hour before that for pre-orders.
Oh, you're talking about TGS? Oh, yeah. TGS is going down as well. Hood Def Kong. Thank you so much, Ninja. Hood Def Kong. So get with the I'm gonna put the private Discord into the community tab, and then send her all your info and everything like that. We'll try to get this thing out to you as soon as possible. All right, you're the winner for the controller from Beithong, the Azora 2 Pro Plus. All right. So shout outs to you, man. Thank you so much for being a member. Appreciate the blessing. God bless. All right. So we got some stuff to talk about. We got some new details regarding the PS5 Pro, in terms of the games, how the games are running, in terms of the ray tracing, in terms of the big three, like a full breakdown of the big three from Digital Foundry. We got a lot of stuff. PSSR, they're saying, is a game changer. So we're going to be digging into that as well. We're also having a breakdown of the PS5 Pro enhanced games. So a full breakdown analysis of all the games that Sony showed off and things of that nature during the 9-minute presentation. So in case if you missed that, we're going to be digging into that here today. We're also going to be talking about the rumored state of play, new state of play here. And we were getting some rumors saying that we're not going to see first party and whatever. But I believe Lunatic Ignis did say that we're supposed to be getting first party here and third party. So we will see, what ends up happening. But this is going to be a very crucial event for Sony right before TGS, right before pre-orders and stuff like that. So we're going to be digging into that and talking about that as well. So please do me a favor before we get started. Hit that like button for me and share the stream out. Let's help out these streams, man. Let's keep the ball rolling, man. Let's keep the channel growing, and let's keep our community growing as well. So I appreciate everyone here today on a Sunday. God bless y'all. Some of y'all are probably in church listening right now. Just take the phone, put the phone down, and listen to the word. All right. Listen to the word of God. You can pick up where you left off with me afterwards. All right. But if y'all in church right now, just pay attention to the word. All right. But nevertheless, I love you guys. Be blessed. And let's dive right off. We have a lot to cover when it comes to PS5 Pro. You asked for PS5 Pro information. Here it is right here. All right. So we got some new details right here to go over when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro. And let's put a timestamp on this and let's get right down to business, man. Hopefully all is well with everyone. I hope y'all ready for this week, because this is supposed to be the week that we're supposed to be at least hopefully learn if we're getting this state of play or not, or whatever the case may be. And like I said, the ball is in Sony's court right now to kind of really dig in, give us more in-depth analysis on the PS5 Pro, because there's a lot of things about this console that we don't know about. You know what I mean? So I just feel like even the stuff with Wi-Fi 7, they didn't even mention that in the 9-minute presentation. Like, no, a lot of people still don't know. If you don't know, I'm telling you right now, because that's my job to tell you. The PS5 Pro will have Wi-Fi 7. So for those of you who have Wi-Fi 7, there you go. You know, Wi-Fi 7 is faster than Wi-Fi 6. That's going to be awesome to download a lot of these games. A lot of people still don't know that it comes with a 2 terabyte hard drive. Yes, finally, thank the heavens. Similar to Microsoft. Thank Microsoft as well, because maybe Microsoft was the one to kind of open Sony's eyes up to 2 terabytes. Because in case if you don't know, the 2 terabyte Series X is going for $600, right? And that's more of a premium Series X, because it's more of a special edition Series X, and it's going to have a 2 terabyte hard drive. So Sony is probably like, yeah, that's for $600. We might as well. Of course, it's a premium machine. So you have 2 terabyte 2 terabyte SSD, Wi-Fi 7, which I think is really, really, really good. Because, hey, you know, the better the connection, the faster the connection, the awesome it is for you guys. Because I know everybody have different use cases and things of that nature. So let's dive right into these new details here, man. And this one right here is going to be, some of y'all going to be looking at this and be like, oh boy, here we go. So this is coming from WCCF Tech. And we do have a full kind of like breakdown of like some of these games and how these games are actually running potentially on the PS5 Pro. But I really wanted to highlight this. So we had this guy named King Main 518. This is corroborated by WCCF Tech. So let's go ahead and let's read into this one, shall we? Again, hit that like button, hit that share button for me. All right, so as you guys can see right here on the screen, man, we are talking about the PS5 Pro, and we have some early analysis highlights, improvements for first-party titles. I need you guys to pay attention to this if you can, okay? First-party titles, Hogwarts Legacy, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Alan Wake 2, and others, okay? So let's go ahead and let's dig into this one. All right. Now, this is very, very interesting. So in the latest episode of their weekly podcast, which is currently only available to Patreon supporters, the tech experts analyzed a high quality version of the console's announcement video, revealing some interesting details on each of the shown games. So here is the interesting part. First-party games such as The Last of Us Part 2 and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart see increased in image quality and more stable performance thanks to PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution Scaler. Another first-party game, Horizon Forbidden West, runs with higher detail, but the resolution didn't look 4K. So it was probably not using FSR. All right, PSSR. So that's interesting, because I really want to click on his tweet here so you guys can have a better understanding. So this is what this whole article is currently based off of. So make sure you guys go follow King J out on Twitter. I'm guessing he's a Patreon supporter of Digital Foundry. So it says right here, to have a deeper understanding, The Last of Us Part 2, 1440p internal resolution at 60 FPS in this PS5 Pro mode, same as PS5 performance mode with improved image quality due to PSSR. So I'm going to say this again. The Last of Us Part 2, 1440p internal resolution at 60 FPS in this PS5 Pro mode, same as PS5 performance mode with improved image quality due to PSSR. So in other words, Last of Us Part 2, they're saying, is still running at the same 1440p and at 60 FPS, same as the base PS5, right? But the only difference is it's going to have improved image quality due to PSSR. So if that makes any sense to you, there you go. I explained it to you. Same as the base PS5, but just sharper image due to PSSR. All right, let's move on. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart between 1440p to 1800p internal resolution, roughly the PS5 quality mode at 40 FPS. So there you go on that one with that 40 FPS. At 60 FPS in this PS5 Pro mode with the same settings as the PS5 performance mode and using PSSR to bring it up to 4K. So there you go. So basically, PSSR is like similar to DLSS is going to be bringing the resolution, the base resolution, and bringing it up to 4K. So between 1440p and 1800p, right? And it's going to bring it closer to 4K with PSSR. And then apparently roughly with the PS5 quality mode, so at 60 FPS in the Pro mode. So it's going to go from 40 in the PS5 quality mode to 60 in the PS5 Pro mode with the same settings as the PS5 performance mode, but using PSSR. So there's that. Hopefully that explains it to you guys. Now, DLSS, PSSR, FSR. Alan Wake 2, look at this. Alan Wake 2, 2 modes shown. 864p at 60 FPS and 1260p at 30 FPS, which is the same as the base PS5 modes. And they presume it's using PSSR and not FSR in the base PS5. 60 FPS clip has SSR, but the 30 FPS clip could have RT. So that's crazy. That is this. What I'm thinking here is this patched. This can't be patched. This is no way this can be patched. But I remember reading something where they said, you know, instead of 1080p on the base PS5, it will be like 1260p on the PS5 Pro in terms of like resolution uplift or something like that. So that's disappointing. If this is how Alan Wake 2 is going to run on the PS5 Pro, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. So I'm hoping this is not the final, you know, presentation of how Alan Wake 2 is going to be running on the PS5 Pro. Anyways, let's continue. Horizon Forbidden West resolution didn't look 4K. They presume it's not using PSSR, but hard to tell. Thinking it is using 4K checkerboard, but again, hard to tell. PS5 versus PS5 Pro has the Pro with higher detail. There you go. Similar to PS4 Pro. Remember, PS4 Pro was not native 4K. It was checkerboard 4K. And it seems as though that the PS5 Pro will be using similar kind of technology here, right? So there you go on that one right there. And I mean, when I did look at Horizon Forbidden West, I mean, I couldn't really tell, like, honestly, from that video, that 9-minute video, I couldn't really tell any difference or anything like that because, you know, Horizon Forbidden West on the base PS5 looks really good, you know, and then Burning Shores looks really good on the base PS5. So, again, I couldn't tell no difference with my eyes looking at that 9-minute presentation. If you guys have seen any sort of difference or anything like that, then hey, but they're saying that it didn't look 4K to them. Digital Foundry saying, hey, listen, Horizon Forbidden West resolution did not look 4K. And they're saying maybe it's not even using PSSR, but it's hard to tell. So like I said, we don't have all the details yet. This is just going off of assumptions based off of the video that Sony has put out there, that 9-minute video, which did not really properly showcase what the PS5 Pro is able to do, which I told you guys that I think Sony should have just waited to do a proper PS5 Pro showcase. That's what they should have done. A proper PS5 showcase, over an hour long, maybe 2 hours long, going in depth analysis, side by side, showing how the game is running in performance mode. Because they said, 80% of people or something like that go into performance mode on PS5 versus fidelity. Okay, well, please show us the difference. You know what I mean? Okay, this is PS5 Pro mode where it combines fidelity and performance into one. All right, so now you're getting 4K, you're getting 60 FPS, the best of both worlds in PS5 Pro mode versus the base PS5 performance mode on the base PS5. Like, go more in depth and show us the difference. That's what people want to see. Because just going off of what Digital Foundry is saying based off of a video that obviously, you got to wait for the quality of the video to go up, in terms of quality because it's so compressed on YouTube and stuff. All we're going off of is just video analysis right now. We don't even, and from what I'm hearing, it seems as though that Digital Foundry, have access to the PS5 Pro apparently. Because John Letterman, he did say that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth did look better than the base PS5. And then the guy from CNET, I believe, said the same thing as well. So there's that one. So I do believe that Digital Foundry might have, some access to the PS5 Pro. But needless to say, let's go ahead and let's finish this. All right. So it says right here, Hogwarts Legacy RT Reflections looks better on the Pro. All right, but has some visual noise in the background. RT shadows might be mixed with SSR, but look to be an improvement over the base PS5. 30 FPS in the footage, but obviously they presume it will have, 60 FPS modes as the base PS5 has it. So again, I remember Digital Foundry was saying that Hogwarts Legacy was running at 30 frames, but it seems as though that ray tracing was on. So maybe with ray tracing off, it might run at 60 FPS. Obviously, 60 F modes is on the base PS5, so it's probably going to run at 60 anyway. But that's apparently with RT on. So there you go. Take that for what you will. There it is. All right, let's get to Gran Turismo. And I feel like Gran Turismo was one of the best showcases at this 9-minute presentation because it really showed off, the advanced ray tracing and things of that nature. But anyways, RT Reflection, Gran Turismo 7, RT Reflections in-game appear to be a quarter resolution, 1080p. 8K mode, lower resolution, 1188p in the PS5 Pro footage, and probably using PSSR to bring it up to 4K, where the base game without RT reflections is a native 4K. Are y'all hearing this? So RT looks better than Forza Motorsport. So they're saying here, look. Based off of the footage, the PS5 Pro footage, it seems as though that they're using PSSR to bring it up to 4K, where the base game is without RT reflection is in native 4K. So there's already the benefit right there, but the lower resolution of 1188p. So that's what I'm saying. Ray tracing, bro. Ray tracing. It's just not good, man. Ray tracing just bugs down the performance, and for me personally, I don't really care so much about ray tracing. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. It's nice to have, but if it's going to really hurt the performance of my game, I'm going to turn it off. I typically turn off turn off ray tracing with a lot of my games on PC. I rarely turn it on. So let alone console. Yeah. So there you go. All right. So Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh my God. Oh God. Here we go. Dragon's Dogma 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks to be running at 60 FPS and might be using PSSR. Assassin's Creed Shadows looks to be running at 864p at 60 FPS. This can't be true. This cannot be true. There's no way. There's no way. There is no who. Now, if this is true, bro, who is going to buy this PS5 Pro? Who is going to buy this PS5 Pro? Who wants to sit here and spend $750, a very premium high-end price, and people is already on edge? Who is going to be buying a PS5 Pro to play Assassin's Creed Shadows at 864p at 60 FPS on a PS5 Pro? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. I can't believe when I saw this, I said, this is some shocking details. I can't believe what I'm reading here. I can't, listen. For Mark Cerny's sake and Sony's sake, I mean, people are already pissed off with Sony right now because of Concord, and there's no friggin' showcase. There's no new games, all this and that. You know, there's no bigger announcements, none of that type of stuff. Man, they have to come out, bro, because this ain't looking too good right now. This is not looking too good. 864p at 60 FPS, that's a joke. That's literally a joke. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. This is crazy, bro. So yeah. This is it. He said, these are all the analysis on the footage that was shown and nothing else. Digital Foundry expects some of these games to have multiple PS5 Pro modes, but that remains to be seen. So yeah, all this stuff, shout outs to King J, all this stuff, bro, you know, is probably going to have multiple different modes and stuff like that. And I don't know, like I said, we don't know if all this stuff is even patched, but why would my question is, why would you show it then if it's not ready? You see what I'm saying? Like if this is not pro ready, why show it on a 9-minute presentation? That's the $1 million question. So part of me is like, yeah, Marlon, this is with the pro patch, you know, because there's no way. Why would you show these older games running on supposedly running on PS5 Pro without a pro patch? That doesn't make any sense to me. Wow. Not good. Not good, y'all. This is not good. This is not good. Wow. Wow. Not good. Not good. And, you know, the reason why I'm saying this is not good, guys, because people are already feeling like this console is just too much for them. You know, like, I mean, the whole industry right now is going crazy. You know what I mean? And they're like, man, this is, I don't think it's worth. Some people's like, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think this. I don't think that. And it's just like, bro, we don't have all the details yet. And I feel like Sony messed up, man. Sony should have revealed the PS5 Pro a lot better than this, bro. I'm being honest. You guys know me. I'm 100% with you guys. I feel like Sony dropped the ball on the presentation of the PS5 Pro. This is my opinion. Everybody have their own opinion. You can tell me, chime in, super chat, tag me. Let me know what your opinion is. But I felt like it should have been a longer presentation because you're introducing a high-end console to the entire world, right? At a very high price point. The least that you can do is go in depth. Give us a more in-depth analysis. You know what I mean? Go in depth and analyze all these friggin' games. You see what I'm saying? Break everything down. Hey, this is what the base PS5 looks like. I'm not talking about no half freaking screen. You see what I'm saying? Or a window within a window, full screen demonstration. Base PS5 running on the left, PS5 Pro running on the right. Hey, with PSSR, we're able to take that 1440p resolution on the base PS5. Now with PSSR, now we are at 4K. This is what it looks like with ray tracing, with the advanced ray tracing. Remember, Mark Cerny said that there is no other machine on the market right now. There's no other device on the market right now with the GPU capabilities of the PS5 Pro in terms of ray tracing. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing else that has the advanced ray tracing that the PS5 Pro got right now on the market.
Remember I said if PS5 has FSR, the Pro is a waste.
Hey, man. Right now, this is going to be the uphill battle. I'm going to tell y'all this 100%. We already got FSR 3 on consoles, right? Yes, we do. We got FSR 3 right now on consoles. Okay? And
Sony trying to make all that money back from Concord with the Pro. Smiley face, smiley face.
man, listen, bro. Listen. It's going to be an uphill battle right now. Hear me and hear me loudly and clearly. We already have FSR 3 right now on consoles. Sooner or later, they're going to bring FSR 4 to consoles. We were having FSR 2 for the longest time. Now we got FSR 3. Now we fixing to get FSR 4, possibly. Okay, in the future. So it's going to be interesting to see how FSR 4 and PSSR is gonna match up together, like in terms of image quality. That's the biggest thing that people are talking about right now, right? Or how is it gonna match up with FSR 3 right now? We don't know. That's the thing that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know all these details. We barely know anything. You know what I mean? We have not seen any real world demonstration. It's just like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sony got a lot of explaining to do, man. I mean, they have a lot of explaining to do because right now, bro, it's just like, I don't know, man. And then AMD is going the full AI route, with FSR 4. So this is not a joke. This is not a game. You see what I'm saying? They're going the full AI route with FSR 4, right? And then these 8000 series AMD GPUs are going to have advanced ray tracing, the same DNA, that's the same advancement that's in the PS5 Pro right now. So it's like, bro, like, this is fixing to be crazy, bro. This is fixing to be crazy. And the quality, y'all think I'm lying. Look at this. I'm pulling this up right now so y'all can see it. You know what I mean? So there is competition, bro. It says AMD FSR 4 to go the full AI route. Follows NVIDIA DLSS and Intel XESS to deliver better visual fidelity. Oh my God. Oh my God. So competition in the upscaling department is going to be stiff. It's going to be real stiff. So it's going to be interesting to see how Sony handles PSSR and how much more better it's going to get over time. And how is it going to stack up against FSR 3? How is it going to be stacking up against FSR 4? Because I can just see some people are like, oh man, FSR 4 is way better, or who knows? Who knows at this point? That's the deciding factor amongst a lot of people right now trying to make a decision. And image quality, guys, is supposed to be greatly improved over what we have right now with FSR 4. Obviously, you know, it's going to take some time for a lot of the games to kind of get updated, and similar to FSR 3. You know what I'm saying? Like at launch, they, you know, had only not that many games updated for FSR 3. They had to update everything. So the same thing is going to be for FSR 4 as well. So guys, I don't know. I don't know. This is like crazy right now, but we ain't done yet. We are not done yet with PlayStation. We're not done with the PS5 Pro yet. So let's go ahead and let's talk about WCCF Tech once again. It says right here that PlayStation 5 Pro ray tracing capabilities, listen to this, may not be very transformative. PSSR has the potential of being a huge game changer. What have I told you guys in prior streams? I told y'all boys, I said PSSR is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. PSSR is the star of the show, being that the CPU is the same, and we're hearing that it's only 10% better than the base CPU that's in the base PS5. Yes, that upscaling technology, their own proprietary upscaling technology, is going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, because all the power and capabilities is into the GPU. You understand what I'm saying? So this is crazy right now. This is coming from Digital Foundry. Obviously, they were highlighting ray tracing capabilities from RTX 2000 series GPUs and things of that nature. And obviously, like I said, the technical presentation didn't really go in depth, you know, with Mark Cerny. Let's dig into this one. All right. It says earlier leaks also indicate smaller additions, and that seems to be what was shown during the technical showcase. Although in Gran Turismo 7's case, the addition of ray tracing during races, oh my God, better be a good comment.
By this, Xbox was right not to bring out mid-gen.
Why would you come out? Hold on, before we finish reading this, thank you for the super chat. Why would you come out? Why would you come out with a mid-generation refresh when the Series X is already a mid-generation refresh? You guys keep forgetting. Apparently, Microsoft was going to come out with a Series X Elite, but they canceled it. You guys also forgetting that according to Digital Foundry, I would say back 4 years ago, they were at Microsoft, and somebody told them, a Microsoft representative told them that the main console is the Series S. Okay? The Series S. What does that mean? What does that say? Yeah, that's the main machine. Why you think Microsoft is like, hey, if you can't develop for Series S, don't develop anything at all. The Series X is the higher, more premium experience, right? That's the mid-gen refresh. Why come out with anything else more powerful than the Series X when you're going to be coming out with a next generation console in the next 2 years? That doesn't make sense, considering that we're hearing that PS6 might not be until 2026, maybe 2027 at this point. So you at least have another 3 to 4 more years on the PlayStation side. Microsoft is supposed to be coming out first with their, you know, truly generational leap, next generation console in the next 2 years. Why? I wouldn't come out with a mid-generation refresh when I have the Series X on the market, and the Series X is barely being tapped into. It's not even fully utilized. The only game that I can say that really is pushing the Series X will be Hellblade 2. And that's at 30 frames. That's capped at 30 frames. But needless to say, it's one of the better looking games on the Series X. Probably, if not the best looking game on the Series X. You see what I'm saying? And I do believe, because of the split memory and all this other bull crap, I feel like, you know, they could have done so much more work on the Series X to utilize the Series X. because I feel like that console has so much more to give, similar to the One X. You get what I'm saying? So there's that, man. There's that. So let's finish reading this article. All right, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Listen. So earlier leaks also indicate smaller additions, and that seems to be what was shown during the technical showcase. Although in Gran Turismo 7's case, the addition of ray tracing during races could be a great showcase of the system's capabilities, as the ray traced reflection, so listen to this. Remember when we saw the 9-minute presentation and we looked at Gran Turismo 7, and a lot of people was like, oh wow, I could see the ray tracing reflections. I can see it. I can see the improvement. Because before it was, in order for you to see the ray tracing, at least at the native resolution, you would have to go into replay mode or into the garage or whatever the case. No, this was actually gameplay. This was actually running in real time with the advanced ray tracing capabilities of the machine, of the PS5 Pro. And so a lot of people are like, oh, well, shoot, here we go. Now we're starting to see a little bit of difference here, with ray tracing. But hear me loud and clearly. Not everybody cares about ray tracing. People want to see more, more performance in terms of FPS, higher resolution. Most people don't care about ray tracing. You see what I'm saying? It's a nice touch to have ray tracing reflections, but
Marlon, what if PS5 GPU mode was like Crossfire X2?
Man, I don't know, bro. Vinny, I don't know, man. That would be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's this, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's so many unanswered questions right now. Like, man, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But let's finish this off. So they're saying that, Gran Turismo case, with the addition of ray tracing during races, could be a great showcase of the system's capabilities, as the ray trace reflections the game already supports are very high end. Hogwarts Legacy, on the other hand, wasn't a particular great showcase, as the ray traced reflections look grainy. Crazy.
We will make our own destiny.
Crazy.
THX for streaming. Marlon, it's been stressful for me, so this always makes my day. Thank you, my guy. I will donate more once as I feel better.
Thank you so much, man. Nah, bro. You good? Thank you, Daily Chan. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a member. God bless. I do this for y'all, man. I do this for y'all. So I'm glad you appreciate the show, man. I appreciate you. Get well soon, my brother. Get well. Love you, bro. See, this is the head scratcher right here. Hear me and hear me loudly and clearly on this one. This is the head scratcher. All right. Listen to this. Gran Turismo 7 is actually showing you what the PS5 Pro can do in terms of the advanced ray tracing capabilities, right? But Hogwarts Legacy, on the other hand, wasn't a particularly great showcase, as the ray trace reflections looked grainy, suggesting their low resolution even on the PS5 Pro. Oh my God. Finish reading, Marlon. Finish reading. The game also ran at 30 frames per second, which is definitely not good. Of course it's not good. Understandably, given it is an open world game. That's excuses. Listen. Since we want to talk about open world game, that's poor excuses. Since we want to talk about open world games, what's going to happen with not Gran Turismo. What's going to happen with GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6? What's going to happen with Grand Theft Auto 6? You want to talk about open world and ray tracing, and so that's given it's an open world game. Listen, this is gonna be an uphill battle for Sony right now because Gran Turismo looks good and all, right? And that's probably one of the best games that really kind of showcased what the ray tracing capabilities are capable of. But Hogwarts Legacy, not good. This is not good. I mean, hopefully Sony can come out and show a better presentation of this, you know, with all the modes and things of that nature and all the enhancements, because I don't want to hear nobody making no excuses about no open world game, because at the end of the day, listen, real recognize real. If you are paying a premium for a product, you're expecting premium improvements. You see what I'm saying? And it worries me about GTA 6 because GTA 6 is CPU intensive. GTA 6 is high when it comes to simulation, bro. It's very stressful on the CPU, bro. So it's concerning because it's like, okay, we have the same CPU, but just 10% better. 10% is not, a lot of you computer dudes, 10% is not enough. It's not a lot. It's not a huge performance uplift when you're talking about just 10%. You see what I'm saying? And with a game like GTA, oh my God, that game is going to be a hog on the freaking PS5 Pro. Even on the base PS5, because you know Rockstar is fixing to go all out. You guys know this. You PC dudes know what I'm talking about. This stuff is no joke. Look at the older GTA games from back in the day. I mean, you see it for yourself. Running at 30 freaking frames. You know what I'm saying? And so much crap going on in the world. I don't want to hear no excuses, because at the end of the day, what's going to sell the PS5 Pro is 60 FPS. That's what's going to sell it. Or anything over 30 FPS is going to sell it. And people want stability. It's already bad enough with the base PS5. People were already dealing with unstable frame rates, stuff looking all blurry and fuzzy and all this and that. No, people want to see improvements. People want to see stable freaking frame rates and higher resolution for that price. You understand? And this is where I draw the line. This is where I agree with a lot of people, because it's like, bro, just based off of, you know, what Digital Foundry is saying right now, it's not looking good. Like, we need to see more. I mean, console is about to get pre-ordered soon, bro. And people are spending their money, bro. So people want to see, okay, how are all these older games? And that's what pissed a lot of people off, because they're like, okay, you're showing older games. Where are the new games at? I see people going as far as to say, like, Marlon, listen, Marlon. If Sony would have shown off Ghost of Tsushima 2 and Wolverine running on PS5 Pro, it would have been a whole different conversation right now. Nobody, I'm not going to say nobody, but they were saying that less people would have been salty about spending the $700. I could see that, because if they would have showed off Wolverine running on PS5 Pro and show off Ghost of Tsushima 2, just those two games alone will probably, oh my God, it'll probably be mind-blowing for some people, because they'll be like, oh wow, this looks really, really good. And then if you can mix it in with some third-party games on top of that and show some improvement, maybe people wouldn't be so, you know, so up in arms about this whole situation right now. But the way how Sony presented this PS5 Pro technical presentation, it was sloppy, because it just did not give you enough analysis. The CNET video did not give you enough analysis either. So we need more in-depth analysis on this freaking thing, bro. That's what we want, so that we can say, okay, all right, now I'm buying the PS5 Pro because I see the improvements. So hopefully, which we're going to get once we get to the state of play stuff, we'll talk about all of that stuff. So stick around for that as well. All right. So that's Hogwarts Legacy. Now listen to this. What could be truly game changing of the 3 PlayStation 5 Pro pillars is the AI-powered PlayStation Super Spectral Resolution Upscaler, especially for 4K displays. I'm gonna elaborate after this. As similar upscalers like NVIDIA DLSS, don't need a very high base resolution to upscale the image to higher resolutions with good image quality. The upscaler could also free some GPU time to allow it to do other things, including better ray tracing. Unfortunately, even PSSR wasn't showcased properly. What did I just say earlier? Okay. During the technical presentation, according to Digital Foundry, as Sony focused on its first-party titles, which generally sport great image quality, even in performance mode on the base model. The real test will be with third-party titles whose image quality is generally not great, often due to AMD FSR2 and Unreal Engine 5 games. We already know this already, which are upscaled from very low resolution. Stop right there. Stop right there. You see, what did I tell you guys earlier? PSSR is going to be the star of the show. You hear what Digital Foundry, you hear what they just said, right? PSSR is going to help free up some resources, right? When it comes to the GPU and things of that nature, to put it elsewhere, to do other things like better ray tracing and things of that nature. What did I tell you guys a couple streams ago? PSSR is what Sony is going to be selling you on with the vast improvements of what this machine can do. You know why? Marlon, why you're saying PSSR is the star of the show? Because it's the same friggin' CPU.
Great fun action games sell well no matter what the graphics are like. Sony have to go back to basics. They did Jack and Daxter do more.
Listen, thank you so much, Connor, for the $23.99. God bless. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Listen, thank you so much, my brother. Let me heart this. Listen. The PSSR is what they're going to use to sell you on. You see what I'm saying? They're going to use PSSR to sell you on when it comes to better image quality. And PSSR, it's almost like a smart shift thing, like AMD smart shift, right? Technology. But where it uses it shifts between the CPU and the GPU and things of that nature to give you kind of like better performance, similar to their smart shift technology there. But listen, we know off rip that what's gonna sell like crazy is first party games. Third party games is gonna be the challenge, bro. Third party games are gonna be the challenge.
I hope they leave the performance mode open to maybe reach 120. Also trust Marques to provide a proper console and hope for PSVR 2 upgrades.
Yes, that's also on the table as well. PS5 Pro is supposed to give PSVR 2 games an uplift as well because the more powerful hardware. So, I said, I trust Mark Cerny. Mark Cerny has been doing this for a long time. I mean, he did the PS4, the PS4 Pro. Now we have the PS5 and now we have the PS5 Pro. Mark Cerny is a smart, intelligent person. All of this stuff has to come down to how Sony is going to demonstrate it, what third-party developers are going to be able to do to showcase the improvements. You see what I'm saying? And certain cases where PSSR is really going to be needed. You know where it's really going to be needed? With open world games. The more demanding games. Just like what they said in this article, Unreal Engine 5 games. That's a beast right now to run, y'all. So PSSR is probably going to take center stage with those more CPU intensive games. That's what Sony's probably going to bank on to sell you Grand Theft Auto 6. That's probably what that's the only way. If we get Grand Theft Auto 6, right? And they say, "Hey, with PSSR, we're able to get you close to 60." Whereas say for instance, the base PS5 is only running at 30, and Sony comes out and be like, "Hey, listen, with PSSR, we can get you closer to 60." That might be a deciding factor for some people. Now, how much more closer to 60 can you get me with VRR and with PSSR? How much more closer to see? Oh, okay. Instead of 30, now you're getting 40 or 45 or 50. Now you're getting 50 or 55. Maybe some people might look at that and be like, all right, but we just don't know. We just don't know. You know what I mean? We just don't freaking know. And I know this is what in the back of everybody's mind. Marlon, how GTA 6 is going to run on the Pro with the same CPU, just 10% more performance uplift. How much better? Because truth be told, it might just run at 40 FPS. We might only get 40. We might only get 10 more frames. Now you got to ask yourself, is 10 more frames enough for you to buy the PS5 Pro? Probably not. Because you'd be like, Marlon, are you mad? Probably not. So that's what I'm saying. That's the big, since Digital Foundry was talking about open world and this and that, that's the biggest thing, bro. And third party, let me tell y'all this right now. Third party is going to be the biggest challenge, obviously. Second and first party, you probably won't have as much issues, but third party, yes. Games like Stellar Blade, that's going to run beautiful on the Pro. That's second party. You see what I'm saying? Final Fantasy, I'm just trying to throw things out there so you guys can understand. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, you're going to see improvements. Final Fantasy 16, you're going to see improvements. Silent Hill 2 Remake, you're going to see improvement. You guys get what I'm saying? And then first party, you're going to see huge improvements. But when it comes to third party, that's the uphill battle. That's why you hear some people say, Marlon, I'm just going to go ahead and build a PC. You see what I'm saying? Because, hey, I get it. Even on PC, man, these Unreal Engine 5 games are no joke to run. They're no joke. So that's the biggest deciding factor. And most people probably don't even have a proper TV or monitor to handle the PS5 Pro, to get the best quality out of the PS5 Pro. I'm just going to tell y'all that right. Listen, PS5 Pro is probably going to be more expensive for some of y'all than y'all think, because some of y'all don't have a 4K TV. Whether it's OLED or mini LED or whatever, some of y'all don't have a proper TV to even take advantage of the base PS5. So let's throw in the prices here. You already spending $700 on the PS5 Pro to get you through the gate. If you want the disk drive, that's $80 more. If you want the stand, call it $110 before taxes. So you're talking about $120, $130, say $130 max. On top of that, $700. So you're talking about almost $900, because $750 with taxes, depending on where you are. That's almost $900 right there, so. Right? And then that's not even factoring in all the necessary stuff that you're going to probably need, like a good 4K TV. You want to make sure that you have a good surround system or whatever, some of y'all probably already have that from 4 years ago. So you're probably good to go. But needless to say, we have a lot of concerns right now. And the more and more analysis that Digital Foundry put out there, bro, it's just like, okay, this is not coming from Sony, but we know Digital Foundry do good work. And I don't want to sit here and just go off of every single thing Digital Foundry is saying. I need to see from Sony. I need them to come out and show us evidence, bro. Show us, just like what they did with PS4 Pro. Show us the proof in the pudding, bro. Come out. Big old screen. You know, left is PS5. Right is PS5 Pro. Show us the differences. We shouldn't have to rely on Digital Foundry, bro. What if Digital Foundry did not exist? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what? We can't just go off of every single thing from Digital. Yes, Digital Foundry is a very good example and a very good idea to kind of base things off of, to kind of go off of, but we still need proof, y'all. Because best believe a lot of you dudes who saying that you're going to buy the PS5 Pro, you have questions. But you're still buying it because you're a super fan. You hear what I'm saying, guys? Am I making sense? You are a super fan. Those of you who are buying the PS5 Pro right now, some of y'all don't care about this analysis.
864p and Alan Wake on Pro. Smiley face.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? This is not good. This is not good. It just can't be 864p, man. It can't be, bro. For $700, it can't be. It can't be. This is why I said, this is why I was trying to prove my point before you donated. I said, a lot of people right now that's going to be buying the PS5 Pro is going to buy the PS5 Pro based off of their loyalty to the brand. Okay? These are regular consumers. They're going to be buying the Pro based off of their loyalty to Mark Cerny and their loyalty to the brand. They don't care about digital. Some people don't care about all this analysis crap. Sony coming out with new hardware, I'm buying it. Don't care about all this. While the other majority or the rest of the fan base or the rest of the buyers out there is like, nope, pause. I'm holding up right now until I get more in-depth analysis. All right. So here we go, man. Let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic. This is crazy. This is freaking crazy. But yeah, PSSR will be a game changer for the PS5 Pro. It's going to be the star of the show. It's going to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And not only that, too, if you look at what Mark Cerny said about the Pro, bro, let's pull it up. Okay? Let's pull up everything today because I think some of you dudes probably don't even remember or anything like that about what Mark Cerny said regarding the PS5 Pro. But let's take a look here. Let's big this up on screen. I want to stress this right now. Look at this. This is coming from PCGamer.com, and this is coming straight from Mark Cerny. Okay? Look at this. Right here. Sony confirms PS5 Pro has next-gen ray tracing tech, and there are no other AMD GPUs that use it yet. End quote. No other. So that simply means when it comes to ray tracing, the tech that's inside of the PS5 Pro, there is no other device, no other GPU, nothing on the market but the PS5 Pro. Right? That's confirmed from Mark Cerny himself. And, you know, that's great and all, but at the same time, most people don't really care about RT. They don't. People care about real world performance, right? You know, how much more frames can I get? Can I get a higher resolution? You see what I'm saying? So, hey, that's awesome. That's awesome.
The PS5 Pro demonstration was just a 9-minute clip showing what plans Sony has going forward in regards to hardware. It was just a glimpse. More info is coming and the marketing lead up to the pre-sale will be intense.
I can imagine, Mark. I can imagine. I can imagine.
I meant PS5 Pro 2's GPU, but if PS5 had maybe PS6.
Oh man, yeah. He said I meant PS5 Pro 2 times the GPU, but if PS5 and maybe PS6, yeah. PS6 is fixing to be crazy, bro. PS6 is fixing to be crazy. But, you know, like I said before, yes, the build up, the marketing, all that stuff is going to be intense because they have to sell this console. You see what I'm saying? They have to sell the console. So, yes, the presentation was just a glimpse, but I just felt like they could have done a better job. You know what I mean? Like breaking stuff down. Because, bro, you already put the price out there. You know what I mean? You already put pre-order date out there. So I just feel like I'm speaking from a regular consumer standpoint. You know what? Let's do ourselves a job here. Let's rewatch this Mark Cerny video. And at the end of this video, please just act like you haven't seen it before. Please tell me, as a regular consumer, not an enthusiast, a regular consumer, you look at this video and you're telling me that you are sold based off of this 9-minute presentation. As a regular consumer, as a regular person that is not really into the tech stuff like that, but you're just like, hey, let's look at it again. Let's watch it again.
Hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro, and how it advances gaming technology. But first, I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5 and how it delivers an exceptional gaming experience. When PS5 debuted in 2020, it brought a lot to the table. 8 Zen 2 CPU cores form the brains of PlayStation 5 and enable high-speed complex gameplay, with character counts reaching into the hundreds and frame rates that can be as high as
Moore's Law that has the real results.
PS5 has a powerful RDNA 2 GPU, which can render anything from intricate details to fantastic worlds with vast panoramas to explore. Ray tracing allows for dramatic visual improvements, including reflections off of water or glass, and the realism that comes from real-time global illumination. A custom SSD can load data at breathtaking speed, resulting in ultra-fast transitions between game worlds and data streaming rates so high that traversal speeds are essentially unlimited.
You okay? I'm working on it.
Tempest 3D audio tech brings an unparalleled sense of immersion to the sound of the games. With audio so real, you may not even need to see the enemies to know exactly.
You say you're getting
are.
2 PS5 Pros? Wow, Rob Jones,
Finally,
you got money.
The DualSense controller has haptics that let you
Rob
feel
Jones,
through
you got
your
money.
hands what your character is experiencing inside of the game. It's wonderful to see such variety and richness of game experiences. Creators have made amazing use of the hardware capabilities, but when I talk to them, I do hear about their desire.
I've already talked about it. I've already talked about it the last stream that we have done. Yeah, I've already talked about Moore's Law is dead specs. You don't remember? The GTA 6 stream where we were talking about GTA 6 and I look at the timestamps on that. We already talked about that a couple days ago. We already talked about what Moore's Law is dead has said. I don't know. You were in the stream.
For more graphics performance. The dreams of the developers are bigger than can be supported at 60 frames per second, and that leads to an aspect of modern gaming that we're all familiar
one's for your
with.
brothers? Okay, got you.
Graphics modes. It can be a difficult choice for players. Fidelity modes emphasize the visuals, typically through higher resolution rendering. These modes might also have enhanced detail or use more ray tracing. But the games only run at 30 frames per second. The visuals can be choppier, and the controls less responsive. Performance modes emphasize frame rate and interactivity, typically choosing to run at 60 frames per second.
Jesus Christ.
Mainly by reducing the graphical detail until those frame rates can be achieved. When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time. Removing that decision, or at least narrowing that divide, is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro. We want to give players the graphics that the game creators aspire to, at the high frame rates that players typically prefer. To do that, PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3. First, we made the GPU much larger and increased the speed of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster. Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows calculation of the rays at double or even triple the speeds of PlayStation 5. And finally, we added custom hardware for machine learning and an AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR for short. PSSR analyzes the game images pixel by pixel and can add an extraordinary amount of detail, which boosts the effective resolution of the games. Game creators are adding PS5 Pro support to new and existing titles, and with the Big 3 involved, the results can be pretty amazing.
Wait. I'm trying to brainwash. Jesus have mercy. I'm trying. Okay. I'm trying to brainwash my chat by watching this video over. I said from a regular consumer standpoint. From a regular, how is it brainwashing people when people have already seen this video before, right? People can make a purchase decision on their own. How am I brainwashing y'all? Like, no. Let's change the screen real quick. How is me playing back a video that you guys have probably seen 10 times? I was just trying to illustrate a point here, saying that from a regular consumer standpoint, hey, when you look at this video, like, does this video make you want to buy the PS5 Pro? Now, if that answer is yes, okay, that's good. If that answer is no, then okay, that's not good. But at the same time, we still have to wait for the deep dive. We need a deep dive. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this whole video. But to sit there and say I'm brainwashing, listen, nobody can make you do anything. Nobody can make you spend your money on whatever you want to spend your money on. Like, that's entirely up to you. I've already said numerous, and some of y'all don't listen. I think that's the problem. Some of y'all don't listen. You hear what you want to hear. I've said numerous times, I said Sony needed to do a better job breaking, other than this 9-minute video, they need to do a more in-depth video explaining things about the PS5 Pro. I don't know what's hard in that for you guys to understand, right? They need to do a better job in doing that. And obviously we're going to have to wait. And hopefully we do get some more information on it. Hopefully before the pre-orders happen next week or shortly week after next, right? Because right now we don't have a lot of information. And I feel like this entire industry is at an all-time high in terms of an uproar. Like, it's crazy right now. I don't remember the PS4 Pro having this much like craziness going on. Like, people are just literally losing their mind. And it's very simple. Just don't buy it. Even if Sony comes out and give you a deep dive on how the games run, just don't freaking buy it. Just don't buy it. It's as simple as that. I don't know how much times do I have to say the same thing. Nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. Your money is your money. You work for that money, right? So you must know what you want to do with your own money. Nobody brainwashing you. Nobody forcing you to do anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to buy the PS5 Pro, don't buy a PS5 Pro. Simple as that. Let me see. No, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Now, this is how I know y'all don't pay attention to the streams, because y'all sitting here like it's always something to piss me off. I told you guys on September the 13th, couple streams ago, during the Grand Theft Auto stream, we covered the tweet from MBG regarding Moore's Law is dead. What he was talking about, the early testings of the PS5 Pro. You guys don't listen. You don't listen. And is either you listening or you want to just piss me off. So I told you guys a couple days ago, we already covered this topic. No, you did not. I don't want nobody to make me out to be no liar. Right? Because I told y'all, I said MBG tweeted about the PS5 Pro early specs. He was one of the first ones to tweet about it. And I saw it on Twitter. And the screenshot from Moore's Law is that we already talked about this already. About base PS5 at 1080p and 1600p dynamic res. We talk about all that. PS5 Pro at 1600p and 4K. We already talked about this with no PSSR. All set and set to max. We have already talked about this. But y'all telling me that I haven't talked about it. And it's very irritating. So it's like, I don't understand that portion of that. But I've already talked about this a couple days ago. Already talked about it. So, again, even going off of that early testing, obviously that's from a developer. Even going off of that, like, we still don't have real world results. That's the problem right now. Because everybody is in an uproar right now. Right? People making videos. People are upset. This and that. Because they want to see more in-depth analysis. And I get that. I understand that. Because the console is expensive. And all we're going off of, notice what we're going off of right now, is Digital Foundry. And crap like this. That's it.
Sony will do a SOP and show what the Pro is going to do. Death Stranding 2 show is coming before the pre-orders. Honestly, the hate train has to chill.
It's bad, bro. It's and that might not even be enough. Let's move on to the next topic. That might not be enough. Let's talk about the state of play. Let's go ahead and let's talk about that, because that might not even be enough for some people. I've never seen people in such a huge uproar like they are right now. This is bad. This is really bad, y'all. This is really, really, really bad. You know what I mean? It's to the point where I'm just like, man, Sony can't catch a break. First, it was with Concord. Now it's with the PS5 Pro. They can't catch a break. They can't catch a break. And like I said, I think Sony would have done better not revealing the PS5 Pro right now. Because we still got to wait on pre-orders. Right? Pre-orders is not until the 26th. Like, so they would have done better not friggin' showing it off right now and wait to give us a much more proper, presentation. That's what people want to see, a proper presentation. Whatever. Let's go ahead and let's move on. So, according to Jeff Grubb has been very credible when it comes to PlayStation leaks. He was right about the last PlayStation State of Play that we had back in May. And he's been on the money with things when it comes to PlayStation. Jeff Grubb says during his Game Mess morning podcast a couple days ago, he said a State of Play is coming in 12 days on Tuesday, September 24th. Now, let's pause right there for a minute. So that means 2 days before the pre-order. So one would think PS5 Pro demonstration, in-depth demonstration at the State of Play. This State of Play should have all the answers that we are looking for. They need to be going in depth on the 24th, right? Showing off third-party games, showing off first-party games running on this machine. Because 2 days after this supposed State of Play is when people are going to be able to pre-order this thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Sony needs to make sure that this State of Play is the best State of Play that they have ever, because they are long overdue. They are long overdue to show new games. This is it, man. If you're not going to do a PS5 showcase, you need to do a State of Play going in depth. We already know about Death Stranding 2 later down in this month. That's way down in the month at TGS. We already know Death Stranding 2 is going to be running on PS5 Pro. Everybody's going to lose their mind on that. But at the same time, people want to see more games. People want to see new games, newer games that we don't know about running on the Pro. People want to see third-party games running on the Pro. That's it. So we already knew this already before the PS5 Pro was even revealed or even announced. We knew that this month was going to be a busy month for Sony. We knew week before last that the PS5 Pro was going to get revealed at the second week of September. And then the third week of September, we're going to be getting a state of play and not a PS5 showcase. And then the last week of September, we're going to be getting Tokyo Game Show with Kojima and all the other Sony people on stage showing off Death Stranding 2. So we already knew this month was going to be a busy month. But what I'm saying is right now, people are up in arms right now, bro. Like, people are not happy right now. And it's already bad enough that people are like, well, all the bigger stuff is not until 2025. So people want to see this machine like fully showcased and really show off the technology. Do I think Sony is going to do that? Yeah, obviously. They will be crazy not to do it, considering that, you know, this console is so expensive and they still have to sell you on it. Like, they still have to show you, how does PSSR work? You know, what is PSSR? Go more in depth on it. You know what I mean? How much more performance we're going to be getting in real world performance. Like, that's what people want. So my hopes is they're saying that between 40 to 50 games is going to be available for PS5 Pro at launch. 40 to 50 games that are PS5 Pro enhanced. And then the stuff with Tom Warren saying that not every single PS5 Pro enhanced games are going to run at 60 FPS. Like I said, all those articles, all those conversations, we need clarification. If that makes any sense to any of y'all, we need clarifications. We need in-depth clarifications on everything to do with this machine. That's it. So I hope that this state of play, which probably now is in about what? 9 more days? 9 more days from now, according to Jeff Grubb, we should be getting a state of play. And I hope, my hopes is that people who are on the fence right now can get the clarification that they need. You see what I'm saying? To make that purchase, because $700, that's an investment on anything. It's not cheap. You see what I'm saying? And I just feel like Sony, they need to do a better job with communication, period. That's something that I feel like they've been lacking in for years, is talking to us more and letting us know what's going on. Like, we don't know. Half the time, we don't know anything. We're in the dark. And it's just like, oh, flashlight. Like, we need to see something. You know what I mean? And we don't freaking know. But like I said, Sony knows who they're trying to target with this PS5 Pro. Some people, the 9-minute video is enough for them. The rest, not enough for them. That's the truth. You see what I'm saying? And at the same time, Sony knows that, hey, we need to show some games. We need to show some new games, because people are tired of sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, you know, and obviously a lot of these studios are overdue to show games. So, you know, for instance, what's their name again? Sony Ben. 2019, my man. 2019? Bro, since 2019 was their last project, right? Like Sucker Punch, next year is going to make 5 years. Can you believe that, bro? Time going by so fast. Bro, Ghost is going to be about almost 5 years, going into its 5th year since it came out, right? There's a lot of these games are pushing 5 years, like, you know, of 6 years. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, bro. Like, we need to see stuff. We need, look at Spider-Man 2 DLC. Like, that's overdue. Like, we need to see something on that. That would be nice to see that running on Pro. You know, like Space Marine 2. You want to talk? You want to be real? Let's be real here, because I don't like wasting my time. Space Marine 2. I want to see that running on PS5 Pro. I want to see the improvements of that running on PS5 Pro. Like a lot of these intensive games right now on the base PS5 that ain't have the best resolution or ain't Black Myth Wukong. Hello? I need that to be, according to Digital Foundry, they're saying that game is tailor made for PS5 Pro. That's coming from Digital Foundry. That's not coming from me. Okay? I need to see that at that state of play. I'm not holding no corners, man. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. This is straight up, dog. This is straight up. I need to see these breakdowns. I need to see these games running at the state of play. Here is Space Marine 2 running on PS5 Pro, right? And here's it running on the base PS5. Here is Black Myth Wukong on the base PS5. Here it is on the PS5 Pro. That's it. If people can see that, which you will see it, it's just the timing of all this, man. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. But Sony got a lot of work to do, man. They have a lot of convincing to do. I really hope that because the original rumor is saying that we're going to be getting let me pull it up real quick because I don't want to put out the wrong information out there. Let's pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up real quick. Ignis, Lunatic Ignis. He's the one that put out the information. So let me hold on. Let me give you guys the correct information. All right, I'm not gonna put out no wrong information out there because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, so he talked about the state of play. Let's see. And you know what? I just thought about it. Phantom Blade Zero. That's also another game. Oh my God. Seeing that running on PS5 Pro. Oh my God. That would be nuts. And then Crimson Desert. That game, man. If we can see some kind of improvements with that game, oh man. Oh my God. That will be awesome. That will be really genuinely awesome to see Crimson Desert running on PS5 Pro. That's why I said I don't have to sell the PS5 Pro. It's not my job to sell you guys on the PS5. That's Sony's job. That's not my job. I'm acting like I'm Sony. I'm acting like I'm the one in charge of marketing. I'm not in charge of anything. All I'm saying is show the right games that people want to see, and then maybe they'll buy it. My job is not to sell you on anything. It's your job to decide what you want to buy. Every man for themselves. Because I don't want nobody to say, oh, you this and you that. Don't call my name. Okay, here we go. I just want to dig it up because I don't want to put out the wrong information out there. And then anybody come, oh, you this and you. Here we go. So I found it. I think it's between the 19th and the 20th. This was based on Lunatic Ignis, which he has been correct in the past on numerous occasions. And he was correct about the May State of Play. He was also correct about the Black Myth Wukong expansions as well. So yeah, he said, listen to this. Let me reread this whole thing for y'all because I don't want to hear no nonsense. It says right here, PlayStation 5 Pro to be announced next week. All right, let's get this super chat out the way.
In all my years of gaming, I've never seen so much BS over a piece of plastic.
Hey,
From
man.
podcasters to clickbaiters spreading lies. It's not even out yet. You're the exception.
Hey, appreciate that, Mark. Appreciate it. You know me, man. Mark, you know me, bro. I don't have time for the BS. I'm not going to waste anybody's time, and I don't want nobody wasting my time. You know, that's why I like to go in depth. I like to read and break the things down to you guys, and we'll talk about it and stuff. I'm not into the clickbait stuff. You see what I'm saying? Everything that's in the title of my show is on screen so you guys can actually see it. I don't have time for clickbaits. I don't have time to waste anybody's time. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have time for that bull crap. So, hey, it is what it is. Some people want to clickbait. Some people want to lie to their audience. Be my guest because it will come back around. So anyways, just to give you guys, it ain't just Jeff Grubb. It's also this guy, Lunatic Ignis. That was correct on numerous occasions. So he's saying that the PS5 Pro to be announced next week, which it was announced. So he was correct. He's saying between the 19th and the 20th. Jeff Grubb is saying the 24th. So we will see. But according to him, he's saying before the official announcement revealed today on their Discord server that the mid-generation refresh system from Sony is getting revealed next week, possibly on Tuesday or Wednesday. The console reveal will be followed by a state of play presentation later in the month, which will feature, look, I need y'all to pay attention. I'm not making this up. This ain't coming from Marlon. Okay. First party games and potentially a world premiere. So I don't know what rumor is floating around saying that Sony ain't going to be showing first party games. This is the same guy that put the information out the week before the PS5 Pro was revealed, saying early next week we're going to get the PS5 Pro. What ended up happening? We end up getting the reveal for the PS5 Pro early next freaking week, which was the Monday. And then we got the presentation on the Tuesday. So he was correct. He's saying first party freaking games and potentially a what? Pay attention, in quotes, world premiere. World premiere. All right. Although there is a chance this premiere may be set for this year's Game Awards in December. We don't know what that world premiere is going to be. Okay, so there you go. There you have it. So ain't no cow jump over the moon story. It's right there in writing so you guys can see it. That's what's being said right now between the 19th or the 20th or the 24th. All right, so we have Lunatic Ignis and we have my man Jeff Grubb. All right, so that's all we can go off of right now in terms of a state of play or in terms of a presentation. And let's hope that we get to see these first party games, because while I'm excited about improvements for third party games and such, it'll be really, really interesting to see how much improvements we're going to get with a lot of these first party games. And I'm talking about new, not old, new first party games. So there's that, folks. We'll find out this coming up week if we're going to get a state of play or not. It's going down. It's going down. Let me check my calendar. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. All right. This is happening. So I don't know if you guys realize this, but we will find out as early as if Lunatic Ignis is correct. We'll find out sometime this week if it's going, because the 20th is a Friday. So we'll find out if it's going down on a Friday. If it's not going down on a Friday and it is going down when Jeff Grubb is saying it's going down, then the 23rd is next Monday. Not this Monday, but the next Monday. We'll find out. They announce it on a Monday and then it gets revealed on a Tuesday. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the main portion of the show. Yeah, we got to talk. Because I want to know what's going through y'all heads right now. I want to know, based off of all of this, pay attention to this right here. Based off of all of this from Digital Foundry, notes from Digital Foundry Direct Weekly number 180 PS5 Pro Breakdown. Based off of all of this, how do you guys feel? Because I know how some of you guys are. Some of y'all are going to be looking at this and be like, oh, I'm not getting it. So
I don't think the response regarding the PS5 Pro reveal would have been as negative if there wasn't huge skepticism in today's gaming climate.
That is true. That is true. But what my $1 million question to y'all is, Sony haven't fully officially revealed the PS5 Pro yet. Like, it's not fully, yes, it's been revealed, but we still don't know a lot about the console. Based off of Digital Foundry stuff, like their analysis off of a video, off of that 9-minute presentation. Does this turn you guys off from buying the PS5 Pro? That's what I want to know. Alan Wake 2 running at 864p. How do you guys feel about that? Let's start the Q&A. Hit that like button and see if we can get over 300 likes on today's show. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let me go ahead and just check the poll right quick. So we have 624 votes. I ask you guys, are you still buying the PS5 Pro? 52% of you guys said no, and 48% of you guys said yes. That's crazy, right? There you go. I mean, people are speaking their minds. So I need to see in the chat right now, day one or not happening at all. That's what I want to know. Because I don't care about skepticism. Like I want to see hardcore evidence. If you're going to be spending your money, like I want to see directly from Sony themselves. Yes, like I said, Digital Foundry is very good at what they do. But I need to see from Sony first. If I were some of you guys, a regular consumer that's looking in and be like, man, I wait till Sony. Wait until you see from Sony and other developers and you get it from the official stuff to kind of make a decision. He said, not buying it, I'll wait. Oh, wow. Not happening. Day one. Said PS3 was $600 up to $850 back in the day. So why people complain about PS5 Pro $699? Hey, man. That's a whole nother conversation. Oh, boy. Day one. It says, I don't have $800. Hey, I understand that. Keep your base PS5. If you don't have $800, keep your base PS5. Be patient. And if, just say, for instance, you do want to get the Pro, hey, you can sell your base PS5 if you want to and make up the difference. I believe GameStop is offering upwards of $410. Don't know if that's still a thing. You need to call your local GameStop and see. Day one for me. Thomas Isaac says, I have a great question. I'm going to buy PS5 Pro with this drive, Marlon. Okay, don't listen to Digital Foundry. GTA 6 at 30 FPS on PS5 Pro. Gonna be, yeah. You gotta be kidding me. We don't even know, bro. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. We don't know. Unfortunately, guys, we don't have all the answers. We don't have all the answers, okay? We don't have all the answers. He said people think they're getting it day one. Yeah. You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? Yes, October 10th for GameStop. You know what's crazy though, guys? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay. A lot of people who want the Pro ain't gonna be able to get the Pro for $700. 100%, bro. 100% right now. If you want the Pro, you're not going to get it for $700. So you see some people right now talking about, yeah, $700 is too much money. I can't afford it. Blah, blah, blah. Then don't buy it. But if and then they turn around and be like, oh, after Sony shows the games and give a better deep dive on the PS5 Pro, then they're going to sit there and be like, yeah, I'm buying the Pro. Yeah, too late, because it's going to be harder for you to get your hands on the Pro. You see what I'm saying? For retail. Like it's bro, people are already selling the disc drives for way more freaking money. You see what I'm saying? It's already happening. The scalping is already started, guys. I mean, PS5 Pro's pre-orders is already up on eBay right now for $1,000. No freaking joke. $1,000. This is insane. Huh. He said, according to Roberto Serrano, Jeff Grubb on Twitter, the announcement of Nintendo Switch 2 is next month, coming in March 2025 for about $400. Man, that's going to be a steal. Digital only? Huh? Nintendo digital only? And there's going to be one with cartridge? That's crazy. Yeah. Is this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I need to see evidence. I need to see evidence, man. I need to see it. It's not looking too good right now with what's going on what's going on right now on the internet. It's not looking too good. It's not. Because people are running with that digital Foundry analysis and we don't have nothing official from Sony yet. You know, and people are already salty about the price of the PS5 Pro. So, yeah. Let me see. Let me go take a look at Digital Foundry. Hold on. Thank you, Lucci Sky. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, we will.
If PS5 Pro is 864p console, will PS6 be 1080p?
PS6 is supposed to be maybe 2 times or more. PS6 is supposed to be like a huge generational leap, apparently. You see what I'm saying? A huge generational leap. We will see. We will see. We will see, my brother. We'll see. Lucci Sky. Oh, wait, right here. Okay. So, Digital Foundry put out a tweet, says, yes, the reason why high quality upscaling was created was to shift the balance from quantity of pixels to quality of pixels and opening the door to smoother performance. It's down to developers to strike the right balance, but PSSR is a big step in the right direction. Just like I was saying before, it's up to developers. Now developers have Sony's own proprietary upscaling technology that they can use. You following what I'm saying? That they can use now. So it's going to be interesting. And then I read something where you also have a little bit more RAM. I think it was almost 2 gigs extra of RAM or something like that after certain allocations. So it's going to be interesting to see what developers do with the Pro. That's what I'm saying. It's way too early right now for people to be salty because we don't even have anything official from a lot of third-party developers because of NDA. We don't have any in-depth analysis from Sony. We just got to wait and see, man. We're just going to have to wait and see. That's all I can say. That's all. And this has come from Digital Foundry. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. Yes, 1.2 gigs. Yes. That's what I'm saying. We have to, plain and simple, we just have to wait. We have to wait, bro. We have to wait until Sony comes out. Like I said early in the stream, yes, there's a lot of people right now that are salty and mad. Man, I've never seen this much salt in my entire life. Like, this is bad. The gaming industry right now is losing their minds over the PS5 Pro. And it's real simple. If you do not want to wait, I'm going to say this one last time and I'm going to leave it alone. If you do not want to wait until Sony goes in depth with the PS5 Pro, don't buy it. Do not buy it. If you do not want to wait on third-party developers to go in depth and show you the differences, do not buy this console. Go build your PC, like I said early in the stream, or keep your base PS5. You will be perfectly fine. Simple as that. If you can't hang on, it's simple, bro. If you can't hang on, then I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. Just don't buy the console. Don't buy it. You know, keep your base PS5. Go build your high-end PC or go build something equivalent to a PS5 Pro. It don't matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to anybody else on what people do with their money. If you seeing right now, based off of what Digital Foundry is saying, and you're not impressed, don't freaking buy the console. Don't even pre-order it. Don't even take up internet space with, you know what I mean? You trying to get the PS5 Pro, knowing doggone well you don't want to get it. Free up the space so that more people can get it that really want to get it. You see what I'm saying? You know, less traffic. Don't sit there and block up the internet traffic of people on the 26th of September trying to get the PS5 Pro, knowing doggone well you already say you're not getting it based off of Digital Foundry, a compressed video that was put out there on YouTube, and not even a proper analysis of the games. Be my guest. That's your business, not mine. Be my guest. You want to sit there and make a purchase decision based off of a video assumption? Now, it's different if Digital Foundry would have came out and say, hey, look, this is the PS5 Pro. We got it right here in the office. These are what the games look like for real, for real. Then you can say, oh, shoot, here we go. Nah, it's right there, plain as ABC. They got the PS5 Pro in the office. They're showing you on screen. They're giving you an in-depth analysis with the PS5 Pro in office and the base PS5. Then you can say, oh, okay, the writing is on the wall. But just based off of a compressed freaking video or based off of a YouTube video, it's all assumptions right now. It's all just hearsay and just guesses on what things are running at. You know, frame rate, right? Okay, even if it's running at 30 frames, like, is there any other modes? I mean, is it, you know, like, we need more. Is it with PSSR? Some of this stuff, they don't even know if it's with PSSR. That's what I'm saying. So if you want to sit there and hurry up and say, I'm not buying this machine, then do it. That's on you. He said, exactly, Marlon. It says all Digital Foundry will say that we were sorry. Exactly. Like, listen, bro. I know. Romaine, I know, bro. $700 is a lot of money. I know. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. How is it that I'm being a fanboy? When I'm simply saying, wait until Sony show you in depth footage, wait until these developers go in depth so you can make a purchase decision. How's that fanboying? Fanboying would say, no, go out there and buy it. Forget about Digital Foundry. Forget about what anybody else is saying. Go out there and buy it. That's fanboying. I'm simply telling you, wait. Hang on in there. Don't just feed into the internet nonsense. Don't just feed into Digital Foundry. Wait until you see from Sony and from the third-party developers to make a decision. That's not fanboying. Fanboying is going to sit there and tell you, hey, man, everything is perfect. I've seen some crazy stuff going around saying PS5 Pro is on par with a 4090. What? Oh, God, have mercy. That's fanboy. Or 4080 or whatever people are saying. What? Listen to me, man. Some of y'all need to think. Some of y'all need to think before you start typing. Think. I'm very passionate about what I do. There's a difference between fanboying and being passionate. I'm very passionate and I'm very honest and I'm very upfront with you guys on every single thing I do. Every single thing I do. I'm not forcing y'all to buy a PS5 Pro. That's on y'all. That's your money. That's not my money. You are going to be the one coming up off of that money. You are going to be the one sitting there financing to get this thing or doing whatever the heck you want to do to get it. That's none of my concern. My job is to give you the information and break the information down and give you my thoughts. And based off of that, if you want to buy a game, and then whenever we do gameplay streams, if you want to sit there and say, hey, not buying it, that's your friggin' business. That's not mine. So don't come to me with that fanboy stuff. Learn the difference between a fanboy and somebody who is passionate and trying to look out for y'all. I'm trying to look out for y'all. I don't want y'all to sit there and spend $700 on a machine that you don't know anything about. We only know just a little. We don't know everything. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to myself, let alone do that to other people. So don't mix me with all of these other dudes because I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? I have to work hard for every dime I make. And I know how it is. So don't mix me, man. Don't mix me. Do not mix me. That first Digital Foundry said it was close to a 4070. Then I'm hearing they saying that it's a 3070 Ti. Which one is it? Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Which one is it? Like it's.
I will wait, Marlon, before I change my mind, and you are speaking facts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, bro, listen. You have a purchase. Thank you so much for this super chat. You have a purchase. Look at the poll. Next thing you're gonna hear, next thing you're gonna hear is Marlon is telling all these 667 people to vote. To you know, I'm the one that's telling them no. 51. Look at the poll right now. 51% of y'all are saying no. Did I tell you to say no? No, that's on you. You did that on your own. That has nothing to do with me. That's what I'm saying. There's no testing done. Like, bro, we have to wait. We still have to wait. He said close to a 49. I mean, to a 4070. Digital Foundry said close. Y'all don't remember that stream that I've done? Okay, let me pull it up because y'all think this is a joke. I guess y'all forgot. I'm not sitting here lying. I don't have time to lie. You know what I mean? I have no time to lie. Okay? No time to lie. There's no reason for me to lie to you guys. There's no reason. What is in it for me to lie? There's no benefit. They said close to a 4070. Now they're saying 3070 Ti. Which one is it? There it is, right there in your face. There it is. Right? I'm not making this stuff up. PS5 Pro is equivalent to a PC RTX 4070. Right there. Digital Foundry on PS5 Pro. That's what they said. Okay? That's what they said. Now we're hearing 3070 or 3070 Ti. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Waste of time, G. Waste of time. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. Waste of time. Apparently, they do have the Pro. I don't know. That's what I heard floating around on the internet. I don't know how true that is. Listen. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I heard. From on Twitter is saying that, you know, Digital Foundry seemed to have access to the PS5 Pro. Hence why John, what's his name? John Letterman said, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth looks better than the base PS5. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know how true that is. So I don't know. He said, don't stress. It's just saying, and speaking my mind on what I see, bro. No, I'm not stressing, but you know me, Romaine. I like to be straightforward and honest, bro. I don't like to, you know me, bro. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He said the stables are going. My man said the stables are going crazy right now. You guys, man. You guys, bro. He said the only person that have the Pro is Marlon Gaming Nation himself. Come on, man. You can't put me out there like that, man. I don't have the Pro, bro. I wish I had the Pro. And I'm just be honest, bro. If I had the Pro, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. So, I mean, I don't have the Pro. You know, I don't have it. So Robert laughing. I don't have it, man. I can't talk about it. I don't have it. I don't even know what that is. You know, I don't have no Pro, man. I wish I did. I don't have any Pro. It said Digital Foundry also said equivalent is more than in the same sentence. He says sentence says the Pro is too expensive. Yeah, it is. It's expensive. It is. It says what's Marcus says what's up, Hey, Marcus, what's up? He said I can't wait to laugh at PC Master Race when 5080 comes out and it's 10 million and you can't see the difference between 4080 and even on PC graphics and PC performance hit a wall. Oh Lord. Solid Snake said, Marlon, what's up, brother? Nobody knows nothing. It's just all rumors. Let's just wait till the state of play and exactly. And when you see it for yourself on your own TV, exactly. Which I'm doing right now. Everybody else losing their freaking minds. Like I said, let's just wait on a deep dive. You know what I mean? On the PlayStation 5 Pro.
To go.
You know what I'm saying? Then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
People are hyping up the PS5 Pro, but in reality, most of them won't actually buy it. It's the same thing they do with video games. Hype it up only to wait for a sale instead of getting it on day one, which hurts sales. Then they ask why no more Bloodborne.
Hey, you know what though? Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. If Sony comes out and explain this PS5 game boost situation for PS4 games, and it just so happened that it's actually boosting a lot of PS4 games like Bloodborne, for instance, to like 60 FPS at a higher man, that will be truly game changing. And I've seen people on Twitter saying, man, if that turns out to be really true, man, they're buying a PS5 Pro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's different use cases. You see what I'm saying? For the PS5 Pro. So we'll see. Raby says, forgot about again, Marlon. Date is 26. Star Xbox event Thursday. Can you? I don't know if I can do both, man, because I have to do the pre-order stream for people. So I don't know. I'm not making any promises. He says, what if Sony are losing out on the bill or only making $10 per unit? I don't know. We don't know. Considering that they were making a profit off the PS5, I don't know. Selling it at that high mark, some people have it to say that they're probably going to be making a profit, but we'll see. You say, yeah, people do asking for stuff. You said they don't buy that. It happens. It happens for sure. And you know, and hear me loudly and clearly. Most people that's sitting there talking about PS5 Pro this and PS5 Pro that, they're not buying it. I'm just gonna keep it $150 with y'all. They're not buying it. A lot of these dudes who are on Twitter and even on YouTube, you know, just all this stuff about the console, this and the console, they're not buying it, y'all. I'm telling you, they're not buying it. All they're doing is just clickbaiting and being super negative and, you know, just this and that. Every day is a different PS5 Pro video and it's nothing good. You know what I mean? And they're not buying the console. They're not buying it. They're just trying to stop other people from buying the console that wants to buy it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you can't stop people from buying what they want to buy, bro. They always, Heavenly Sword Gaming, they always get their money in the long run. Johnny says, people rely too much on Digital Foundry. Make your own decision based on your own gaming wants. So true. And I said it in the stream. Some of y'all don't want to hear me, but it's the truth. We rely so much on Digital Foundry for all of our game purchases. No, guys, you make a purchase decision based off of your own analysis, based off of your own mindset about a game or about a console. Digital Foundry is not going to give you $750 or over $1,000 Australian dollars, or 120,000 yen to buy the freaking PS5 Pro, whichever country you are in. Digital Foundry ain't gonna help you. You on your own with that money. So make your own decision. Don't go off of any assumptions from somebody else because somebody else says something is garbage, or whatever. Wait for the analysis. Wait for the in-depth analysis from Sony themselves. Wait for the state of play. Get your state of play. You see all these videos side by side, and then wait for third-party developers to get out of NDA to show you like, hey, this is what the game looks like. This is what it runs like. And then make your purchase decision. Don't let nobody stop you. You do you at the end of the day. That's the problem with a lot of people, is that they're worried about what the next man thinks. No, worry about you. You do you. Be a leader, not a follower, bro. Like, lead in your own decisions. It's okay to go off of something, but if something doesn't look right, do some more research. You know what I mean? Get a little bit much more deeper. You know what I mean? But it's just, people want to do what they want to do. So, hey, if you want to let somebody stop you from buying something that you really want, that's on you. Don't come crying. Heavenly said, hey, Marlon, thank you, bro, for your service. It's much needed, homie. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. So reading tweets and reading tweet rumors and fighter piece of plastic. What a joke. Yeah. I mean, the state of play that Jeff Grubb is talking about. The state of play that Jeff Grubb is talking about. The state of play that Lunatic Ignis is talking about. The same people that are responsible for reliable leaks when it comes to PlayStation. That's it. The base PS5 already has the power to boost Bloodborne to 60 FPS. They just haven't done it. That is true. But what I'm saying is, if the PS5 Pro can do that natively, like, that will be insane with this PS5 game boost situation. But like I said, we just don't have all the answers regarding that right now. We're just going to have to wait. And you guys know, guys, listen, I appreciate all of y'all. I love all of y'all. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I love all of you guys, man. We might agree to disagree, guys, but I pour my heart and my soul into what I do. And I'm not going to sit here and misinform you guys. I'm not going to sit here and sell you anything. It's up to you guys. At the end, I don't know about what the next content creator is doing. I know about me, Marlon. I know about what I do here. And I'm not perfect, but if I'm wrong about something, bro, I own up to my responsibility and say, hey, listen, I was wrong about this. That's what real men do. Stand up on your feet and own up to your wrongdoings. Take your L's. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not fixing to sit here and waste your time, because you know what, doggone it? Y'all could be doing other things. It's a Sunday right now. You could be spending time with your family. You could be doing what God knows, whatever. So I'm not going to waste your time. So I'm going to always come to you guys correct. You know what I'm saying? And give you guys what the industry is saying. I'm not going to sit here and cut no corners and lie to you guys. For what? There's no benefit in that. I worked so hard to get to where I'm at right now. Why should I lie and make up story? There's no need for that. There's no need. You're just wasting your time and making a fool out of yourself. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make a fool out of myself, bro. I'm not going to do that. Listen. So Dragon King says, bro, if you already have a PS5, please don't waste your money on a PS5 Pro, because why pay $700 plus for something you already have, bro? And again, Dragon King, that might not be, for everybody. Some people might have a base PS5 and still want a Pro. That's the crazy part. There are people who don't have a PlayStation 5 that wants a Pro, and there are people with base PS5 that still wants this Pro and will do anything, whether it's trading in or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying. PlayStation tax. I'm gonna be honest. Sony, the way how Sony's been moving right now, it reminds me of Apple. It reminds me of Apple, because Apple don't have any competition. And right now, Sony ain't got no competition in the console space. Sony ain't got no competition. No competition in the console space. Microsoft is already saying, sayonara, we out. You understand what I'm saying? So think about what I'm telling you guys. And Sony can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. This is why I tell you guys it's very important for you to have competition. Very important. You say you're watching me in the football? Appreciate that, man. Adam Gaming says, he says, great channel. Thank you so much, man. He said he also has a 4070. The Pro will definitely be a waste of money for him. Sean says, Marlon, we love you too, bro. He says we make our own choices, bro. Oh, most definitely, bro. He says I want a Pro and I have a PS5, but I want better resolution and ray tracing. See what I'm saying? The end. That's it. Problem solved right there. Billy says, actually, if the disk drive is included, there will be zero negativity. But yeah, and yeah, you're right. You're right. That's also another criticism, which is a legit criticism, right? It does not come with the disk drive. You see what I'm saying? It does not come with the stand. Some people want the disk drive. Some people want the stand. Some people want both to be included. I do believe, which I've said this countless times over and over again, I do believe Sony should have came out with two different PS5 Pros. One with a disk drive for the physical gamer and one diskless for the digital gamer. Right? Now, the pricing of that, I don't know how they would have priced it. Right? I don't know if they would have said, hey, $600 for the disk drive with no stand. I could see them easily saying that. 1 terabyte PS5 Pro with a disk drive, $600. Now, if they would have done that, I felt like the backlash wouldn't be as severe. You see what I'm saying? Like it probably wouldn't be as severe as it is now. The problem is that it's only one version of the PS5 Pro and it's $700, right? But you do have to understand too, it's coming with a 2 terabyte hard drive, which SSDs are not cheap. And it's coming with Wi-Fi 7, right? And obviously, all the GPU capabilities of the PS5 Pro, and you're getting 28% faster memory and all. I know some of y'all probably don't want to hear all that, but just on paper on what Sony has given us so far, that's all we know so far based on the PlayStation blog. Right? It's let me read it again to you guys, okay? It's going to have Wi-Fi 7, which I've told you guys that already. So some of you guys are probably going to be excited about it. All your existing accessories works with the PS5 Pro, just so you know. Yeah, you get your Wi-Fi 7. You also get your where is oh yeah, here it is. So the biggest upgrade, like I said, let me rerun this again. The biggest upgrade to the PS5 Pro is the GPU, all right, which is going to give you 67% more compute units than the current PS5 console, and then 28% more RAM, faster RAM, right? 28% faster RAM, and then also 45% faster rendering for gameplay, making it even a much more smoother experience, right? That's the biggest selling point of the PS5 Pro right now is the upgraded GPU. Now we know the CPU is the same, right? But the biggest, what Sony is selling you on here is the upgraded GPU. The big three is also what they're selling you on. The AI, the PSSR, the advanced ray tracing, and the upgraded GPU. That is it. And then you get 2 terabyte of storage and Wi-Fi 7. And then you also get the PS5 Pro Game Boost, which we know nothing about right now. The only thing that we know is that it applies to 8,500 backwards compatible PS4 games. Okay? That will be playable on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And this feature, they say, may stabilize or improve the performance of supported PS4 and PS5 games. So the game has to be supported in order for it to see any sort of improvement. Now, that to me sounds very enticing, right? because there's a lot of PS4 games that I even stopped playing. I beat it and I want to go replay it. And it's just like, man, I wish it was 60 FPS. Or, man, it's going to be interesting to see how Sony does this. And then also the enhanced image quality for PS4 games is also available to improve the resolution on select PS4 games. So only a select amount of, this is coming from Sony. I'm not making this up. This is, so only select PS4 games out of the 8,500 backwards compatible PS4 games, only a select. So let's hope that Bloodborne, is one of those select games. Let's hope that Bloodborne is one of those selected games, because Bloodborne is one of the highest requested PS4 game that they're asking to be remade or remastered at 60 FPS. I'm just going to keep it a buck with your boys. You feel what I'm saying? So there you go, right? That's what they're selling you on. That's the biggest thing. And then, wait for it, the biggest of them all is you no longer have to choose between fidelity and performance mode. PS5 Pro will alleviate all of that, at least in most cases, according to Mark Cerny. So you're going to be getting a PS5 Pro mode. Basically, instead of you choosing between fidelity and performance, you can just play the games at the highest fidelity possible with the 60 FPS to go with it, or with whatever frame rate to go with it. So you no longer have to choose just one mode, the PS5 Pro mode. That's it. And it's going to be a one-stop shop for everything that you need in terms of your performance and your fidelity in one. So in other words, your fidelity mode is what you're going to be getting. You don't have to go to performance, because they've realized that majority of people were choosing performance mode. And so performance mode image quality is not the best. Hence why they're doing what they're doing with the PS5 Pro mode, giving you that fidelity, higher fidelity quality, and then giving you more performance on top of that. That's how it's supposed to work on paper. We will see. I've told you guys this, not every single game is going to work out on paper the way how Sony might intend it for. It's up to the developers, guys. You have to remember this. All of this stuff sounds good on paper. Yeah, PS5 Pro Game Boost. That sounds good. You know, taking away fidelity and performance and just giving you one mode. That sounds awesome. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the people who are developing the games and utilizing the hardware. That's it. That's it. And for a lot of people, I'm going to tell you all this right now. A lot of people want the PS5 Pro because of the fact that there's no more performance mode. There's just one mode, and it's the PS5 Pro mode. That's one of the biggest selling points for some people, because right now, I'm not making this up. You see what some people say. Oh, well, Marlon, listen. I'm tired of choosing between performance and fidelity. I'm tired of stuff not looking crisp. And some people are okay with it being looking fuzzy, looking choppy. Some people are okay with choosing between fidelity and performance. At least I got options. Is it the end of the world? No. It's a 4-year-old console, so I'm okay with that. I don't want to spend $700, Marlon. That's fine. It is for that hardcore super fan that's saying, hey, you know what? If I can get a much more crispier image, sign me up. If I can get any more frames than what the base PS5 is doing, sign me up. And I don't have to choose between those two modes, sign me up. And if that is you who I'm talking to, then that's you. If that is not you, then it's just not you. Keep your base PS5. Go hug your base PS5 and tell your base PS5 how much you love your base PS5. Because chances are some of y'all are going to ride with the base PS5 all the way until the PlayStation 6. And that's perfectly fine, because you're not going to be missing out on anything. That's the truth. You guys know I keep it real. That's the truth. You're not going to miss out on anything. The only thing you're going to miss out on is more frames, depending on the game, or higher resolution. depending on the game. Not every single game under the sun is going to be peaches and cream. It's not. So there you go. You want the truth? That's the truth. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not 50-50. Oh, I'm about to leave. I'm about to go. Wow. Wow. 50-50. Wow. I got to run a lap right now. Let me run a lap right quick. I got to run a lap right quick. Wait a minute.
Day one. Despite all the negative talk, it's still going to be hard to get your hands on. I think it's better than what people perceive.
Yeah. You know, I put something out on Twitter. A tweet. Tweet actually went semi-viral. It had over 1,000 likes. And it was about the disk drive. Thank you so much for the $5. It was about the disk drive. And the disk drive was listed for $400. I said, really, bro? I said, people are sitting really here, like, charging $400 for an $80 disk drive. Okay. Somebody commented, and it was so real. He said, bro, not every single person that wants a PS5 Pro is going to get one for $700. He's right. He's right, because when Sony comes out and explain this console, bro, and show off all the games, oh boy, and people realize, oh shoot, it's actually better than what everybody else is saying on the internet, they're going to want to buy this console. And the ugly truth is, they're not going to be able to get it. They're not. It's going to be so. I told you guys, take what I'm telling y'all right now. This console will be sold out. You hear it right here. Come September. Let me not put out false information out there. Come September 26th. I'm not lying. I don't want nobody to say I'm a liar. Look at it right here. September 26th. Come September 26th. It's going to be tough pickings for a lot of y'all to get this console. When Sony comes out with clarification and be like, hey, listen, this is what this looks like. This is how this looks. And if you're sold on it, may God help you. Because come September 26th, y'all, oh boy, yeah, this console is going to be going for thousands of dollars. You guys realize this is in the holiday season, bro. This thing is coming out November 7th. Okay? November 7th is when this thing is coming out. Man, those of you who want this, I hope that you get it on PS Direct. Because if one thing I can say about PS Direct is that PS Direct ships on time. At least for me, they have shipped it on time. And if you have PlayStation Plus, you get it day one. You know what I mean? You get the quickest shipment possible. And I don't have any issues with PlayStation Direct. I don't know if any of you guys have issues with PlayStation Direct, but I don't have any. Let me make myself a little bit bigger on screen. Hold on, guys. I know some of y'all probably gonna be like, Marlon, why are you so small, bro? Marlon, you so small on the screen, I can't see you. All right, here I go. Y'all see me? There you go. All right. So yeah, the guy was correct on that Twitter comment, because he said, man, a lot of people right now talking bad about the Pro. Once Sony comes out and show more information on this console, you're going to want one. And the ugly truth is, you're not going to get it for $700. You're not. You're not. You're literally not going to get it. I was laughing. I commented underneath the tweet, and I was laughing, bro, because I was like, it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, you're not going to be able to get one. Yeah. PS Direct. PS Direct is on point. PS Direct is on point. I don't have any problems with PS Direct. I'm just gonna keep it $150 with y'all. Like, I have no issues with PlayStation Direct at all. So I think the best place to buy it is try to see if you can get one if you are in the market for a PS5 Pro. Yeah, after Sony shows what they show and you're sold on it, try to go to PlayStation Direct. It said the disk drive is in stock at Walmart in case anyone. What about Best Buy? Steel. What about Best Buy? Let's see. It said you guys keep forgetting scalpers. Yes, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, Sebastian, Xbox is king, bro. Listen. The biggest problem that people are gonna run into is scalpers. I've told you guys this. Y'all think this? Y'all laugh and think it's a joke. Scalpers is who y'all gonna have to. He said, "That's all." Ha ha ha. Scalpers is who y'all gonna have to go up against. I try to tell y'all boys. I try to warn y'all boys. Scalpers, and it sucks, bro. Like it sucks, but. Get ready, man. This console is already on eBay. It's already on eBay as is right now for a large amount of money. So, yeah. This is what it's going to be. He said that's why I keep saying, why doesn't Sony make it a law to where, man, that's the government have to go in and do that, bro. It says scalpers can't wait to play 864p. Oh Lord, here we go. Scalpers ain't playing it. They're trying to make money off of people. You know what I mean? They're trying to make money off of people. They're not trying to play at 864p. They're trying to make money. You think scalpers are going to buy it for themselves? No. Majority of the scalpers, you know what I'm saying? Majority of the scalpers are going to be buying it to sell it. That's it. The disk drive is sold out at some shops. Yeah, it is. Is Best Buy back in stock in Germany? Oh, wow. Shout out to my German brother. Is Best Buy back in stock? I think Best Buy, is still sold out. I think Target is still sold out of the disk drive. Says scalpers will sell them for 1,300 euro day one, and people will buy. Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. People are still going to buy it, bro. That's the crazy part. All this salt right now. Bro, all this doggone salt right now over this doggone console, they gonna turn around and buy it. That's what's going to make me laugh so hard. It's going to make me laugh so hard, bro. Is that a lot of these people that are so salty about PS5 Pro, they're going to turn around and buy it. They're going to turn around and buy it, bro. They're going to turn around and buy it. This is going to be some of them. Oh, where's my keyboard at? I need to find my keyboard, bro. This is going to be some of them. This is good. Where's my keyboard? Hold on just a second. I'm trying to illustrate a point. This is gonna be some of y'all right here. This is gonna be some of y'all. Man, what's going on Twitter today, man? Oh shoot, 864p for PS5 Pro. Man, I ain't buying that for Alan Wake 2. Nah. Nah, forget that PS5 Pro. I ain't buying that. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Let's see here.
Sony are just as bad as the scalpers because they won't put quantity restrictions on the Pro and disk drives cause they are just as money hungry as the scalpers.
Man, oh man. Let's hope they do that. Let's hope they do that. Yeah, some of y'all, this is gonna be some of y'all, man, come September 26th. You know, oh man, you know, oh, shoot. Man, that state of play was really nice though. Man, I shouldn't have said I was not gonna get it. Anyways, let me try to get on PlayStation Direct real quick. All right. F5. Hold on. Shoot. Come on. F5. Come on. Oh, God have mercy. Y'all boys gonna be out there. Refresh. Card error. Oh, man, I had it in my cart. Now it's gone out of my cart. Darn it. You know what I mean? F5. Refresh. Well, I thought you said you wasn't going to get it. Yeah, man, I changed my mind, man. Really? Why you change your mind? Because, man, I like the deep dive that Sony, put out, and shoot, man. Boy, I was getting sucked into the whole thing with, digital. Oh, really? That's why you got to wait for Sony to come out with official stuff and the developers, bro. Can't sit there and assume. Yeah, man, that's my fault, man. But now I want the PS5 Pro now, bro. Now I got to pay scalper price. Try to warn you, homie, but you don't listen. Oh, man. I said, Marlon, did you ever get your I mean, that was I didn't he said Marlon impersonation. Oh God, I can't, bro. Card decline. Yeah, what I was gonna say, I lost my train of thought right quick. It said it's Marlon. It said, did they just deliver that Pro homie to you? Oh, here you go. I wish. I really wish, man. I really wish. That's my hopes, man, is make sure you guys are ready, man. Make sure you guys are ready. Hopefully this state of play, we get some sort of announcement for this state of play next week. And can go more in depth, explain some more things. And hopefully maybe people can make a better purchase decision, right there and then. If not, then wait till PlayStation 6. That's the best advice I can give y'all. Wait until PlayStation 6. Wait. Listen, wait. Just wait until PlayStation 6. I mean, that's the best you can do. He said, can't blame him, but I think Marlon is hoping for Sony going to send him with a Pro. They said there's no Xbox news deal. Oh, here you go, bro. Here you go, man. Here you go. Nah, but that's my goal, bro. Like, that's my goal. Hopefully, like I said, that's the case, and we do get early access to it, because that will be really huge, because I have so much different tests I want to do with the PS5 Pro. So many different tests. You know what I mean? I want to do size comparisons. I want to, kind of tear the console down, look at the fan and, see if the fan is bigger than the one. Obviously, it's going to be bigger, probably, because it's more powerful. Maybe potentially see the heat sink or something like that. Test some games between the base and the Pro. So we'll see. We'll see. He says without Concord, the Pro would be $599. Oh, here you go. Man, we don't know, man. He said, let's see here. He says, was just a fun comment. Oh yeah, of course. He says it's good for content. Yeah, it is. It is good for content creators. It is good. Very good. Very good. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions real quick? Really, really, really quick. He said, yeah, some skits, Marlon. I know. He said, do some voice acting, Marlon. I know. Skit time. You already know, man. Skit time. You already know. Let's see. It says Sony intentionally allows scalping to drive up their sales for. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. The scalping stuff, bro. It just needs to stop, man. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. It says, are you going to do live Yes. I typically do live pre-orders. I've been doing it for 4 years now, ever since the PS5 release. And basically, the benefit of that is, you know, if something pops up in stock, I can drop the link and tell you guys, go. A lot of you guys been subbed to the channel for 4 years, 5 years now. You know the drill. We always typically do pre-order streams. So if it comes in stock at best, I'm going to have all of them up. Well, obviously, it's only going to be PlayStation Direct on the 26th. But on the 10th, I'm going to do another pre-order stream where you know, we have all the retailers, Amazon, Target, Best Buy, you know, and if anybody drops, I'm gonna tell y'all, go. You know, if y'all want it, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I love y'all. I do have to go ahead and get going. I want to give a special thanks to all of our members. I want to give a special thanks to all of our elite members who contributes. We're fan funded. We're not sponsored by any company. So I thank you guys for those of you who come and you donate to the show, because it definitely does help the show to keep on going. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Get the likes up. Let's see if we can get over 300 likes on today's show. I do have to do a pixel refresher. Space Marine, yes, I do have access to Space Marine now because of Lady G. So shout out to Lady G. We'll be streaming Space Marine sometime next week, preferably on Twitch, because I'm probably going to be busy on the main channel, you know, with news as usual, news, reviews, whatever else crap else I have to deal with. So the channel's going to be busy next week. So yeah, Space Marine, I believe she hooked us up with the PS5 version. So shout out to Lady G. We have some awesome community members here. So we'll take a look at it on Twitch. And so you guys can actually see it if you haven't already bought the game. But I've been hearing some good things about it. And I think it will be really, really nice on this 4K OLED 240 hertz monitor, which I'm excited about. So yeah, love OLED. But I love y'all. Let me just say a quick prayer real quick. It is Sunday. Father God, in the name of Jesus, I come before you right now, thanking you, Lord God, for all these amazing people that's in here today, taking the time out of their day, out of their Sunday, out of the Lord's day, Father God, to be into this stream. I pray, Lord God, that the reading of everything today was understanding for everyone. I pray, Lord God, that if there's anyone that's in need of anything, I pray, Lord God, that you will bless them and grant them whatever they're standing in need of right now. If they're not feeling well, I pray, Lord God, that you will send them healing. And thank you, God, for this glorious day today. I pray, Lord God, it will be a joyful day for everyone. Bless and protect everyone right now. In Jesus' holy name we pray. Amen. One love and God bless, guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for making this the premier place where you get all your news, information. I love hanging out with y'all. Love talking with you guys. It's definitely truly a blessing, man, and I don't take anything for granted. So thank y'all for y'all blessings and for y'all love. Next week is up on us. Let's hope that Sony can come out with a state of play next week, some type of if we don't get the announcement next week, then it's going to be obviously the following week, but maybe Friday or something like that. We'll see, you know, like what they'll do or whatever. But thank you guys, man. Let's see if we could get over 300 likes on the show. I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy. And like the great legendary Etika would say, please have yourself a doggone good one, man. I love y'all. Peace. Love you guys.